He's got that expansion building. He's ready to set it up. He's got siege tech now, and still we haven't even seen a tank out for Lomo. Those tanks are going to be worth much more than any amount of vultures. Well, all right, maybe not any amount of vultures, but most amount of vultures that we might see coming out of here. So, but the one thing is, look at all those mines. So that is going to delay Nada for sure. Oh, he finally loses a tank, unfortunately, and it may have been because of the splash of his own tanks. It looks like it was. And now he's going to use one tank to try. Oh, no, he's got a Marine. That Marine is actually going to help clear everything else out without much of a problem. And now he's able to start mining from that expansion. So Nada creeping his way back into this match. Unfortunately, losing one of those tanks, but still doing a really good job of not losing them that entire time. Lomo, though, is now setting up his second expansion, his third base, and that is going to be very difficult for Nada to deal with. And still, we're seeing that those spider mines are playing a really huge role in the delaying of Nada from moving out. But Nada is now on 3 factories, 2 of which are going to have machine shops. He is focusing on building tanks, and I think that's the right move. We are seeing a couple of starports building wraiths, though, now at this point for Lomo. I'm not really sure what he's going to be able to do here, though. If he may be able to pick off some things, but I would imagine Nada's got to be going Goliath soon. I haven't seen an armory yet. We'll have to see if he's got anything building in terms of, an armory or anti-air. There's the academy, which is a good thing to have, especially since he's got one cloak, one wraith with cloaking. I mean, he's going to be able to stop the other 2 wraiths, which I don't think even have cloaking yet. But Nada, no, I think he's realizing his wraith is so far out of the way. He may lose a tank, actually, which would be horrible. It looks like he is going to repair that, and he is finally building an armory. So he didn't have one before, but he is going to work on getting one. And now that cloaked wraith. Oh, he's got to be careful, though. It's very low in hit points. No! It goes down. Damn it. If you can't tell, I'm rooting for Nada. But still, Lomo doing a very good job here of staying ahead. Now he's got plenty of tanks out himself. Not as many as Nada, but enough to set up a defense against anything Nada can really push towards him. So Lomo certainly putting himself in a very good position here. Nada, now he's going to start losing some tanks because he keeps... Oh, my God, he's bleeding SCVs at this point. A new Wraith comes out, manages to take out one Wraith, but, I mean, Lomo's got 2 or 3 sets of scan, comp sets, I mean, it's not going to work out very well. Oh, and Nada just gets taken out right there. It's not going to work out too well for Nada as he tries to micro those Wraiths around. One Wraith first 3 is not going to work when they have scan. They just do so much damage. But Nada, now he's pushing out. Look at the Spider Mine placement. Oh, he takes out one tank. Does he manage to get a second one? I don't think so. No, it doesn't look like he does. Although one of the tanks is very weakened. And he may... Oh, both the tanks go down. Look at that. So Nada continuing to stay in this match, making sure that no real... perimeter can be set up. No real containment by Lomo can be set up on Nada. And that is what's going to keep him in this game, of course. And, oh, now he's got the Goliath support, takes out all of the Wraiths. And Nada's starting to build up a very nice force here. Again, though, Lomo is on 3 bases, and Nada is only on 2. And no, Nada is going to lose that barracks. Oh, that's going to put him back, man. Now he can't build any more factories until he can set up a new barracks. So he's going to be playing off of those 3 factories for a while. Although we may start seeing some dropships coming out of that starport while we wait for him to build the new barracks. Oh, but look at Lomo going on 6 factories here. He's just going to be a powerhouse. He's going to have 2-to-1 production capability of Nada, and I can't see Nada winning this game at this point, to be honest. Especially now that this containment is set up with spider mines. It's going to be very difficult for Nada to push out in that direction. He still has the other direction he can push out in, but as soon as Lomo starts setting up a hard contain over there, he's just not going to be able to have the same mobility that he has right now. So Nada trying to take advantage of whatever positional advantage he may have right now, but it doesn't look like it's going to last very long. Lomo now has dropships coming out as well, and really, Nada just he's been on the same. He's had like the same force of units for 5 minutes now, it seems. He's just had that one grouping of tanks, and he can't seem to get that many tanks. And even though he's making his way across, you can see that as his smaller number of tanks slowly get picked off, that's just going to destroy him in the long run, because he cannot lose those. He cannot re-macro up quickly enough to stay in line with what Lomo is able to do. And so Nada at this point, you can see that he's just fighting an uphill battle that he's so far behind on. I just unfortunately can't see him getting back in here. Anyway, it looks like Lomo is now going to push in with a dropship with 4 vultures, start doing some more economic harassment, probably at the main base. And not with such few forces is forced to spread his tanks around all of his bases, try to protect the entire clump of his base at the top right, and he just doesn't have enough in order to do so. He doesn't have enough Goliaths. He can't deal with the single Wraith. He's got speed vultures in his base right now with planting mines and taking out SCVs. And really, at this point, it doesn't look good for Nada as SCVs continue to get taken out. His bases get delayed from going down, and he's just got not enough units to deal with this. And now, oh man, Lomo just forcing his way in, sending some vultures in or spider mining up around those tanks. And I think this may be the finishing blow right here. Mine's going off, taking out the tank. Sorry, I was waiting to see what was going to happen with those mines. And he's got 1 vulture in between 2 tanks, and Nada's going to lose both of them, I think, because he's focusing on other areas. And really, that's just it's a sad day for Nada fans. Although that is a hero tank right there, as it's got 5 or 6 kills as it continues to get repaired, and he manages to save that. So. Nada going to live to fight another couple of minutes, but certainly in a lot of trouble here. Ray's still continuing to harass that base. Nada continues to try to put up, but that's all it takes sometimes, a couple of Rays. And now we see what looks to be 8 factories down for Lomo against Nada's 3. Oh, man. Another dropship coming in, probably with some more vultures. And Nada looking to build his 4th and 5th factors right now with his SCVs positioned in place. But even then, it's not going to be enough as those vultures head back in to do more economic harassment, taking out the SCVs on gas or just stopping everything from mining, basically. And now Lomo pushing in on that other base with a solid contain of tanks. I think that this, again, I said it before, but I think this is going to be the end, unfortunately. Nice mine! Ooh. Not taking out the tank, of course, but doing a lot of damage. And actually, what is he building there? It doesn't look like a factory. It looks like a starport. We'll have to see what... Oh, it's a barracks! Oh, he never rebuilt the barracks! No, nada. Oh, and you can see he's got nothing mining at his main again. He's still continuing to take so many losses. I mean, Lomo can basically zerg Nada right now and win the game. And that's exactly what he's doing, in fact. And although it's good that Nada is sending in SCVs to help his attack to take out those tanks, he just lost all those SCVs in that attack, and that's going to put him even further back. And now this looks to be very clearly the end for Nada, as he's down to just a couple of tanks. He's still only got 3 factories against 8. Oh my gosh! And looks like a 4th base going up for Lomo, if not a 5th. Oh my gosh! I think Lomo actually has a 4th already, and he's putting up a 5th base and a double dropship this time. Double dropship drop in the main base once again, stopping Nada from mining, and really now he's got 1 base that he can effectively mine from, because the other one is under harassment by a single vulture. And Nada going to try to defend this, but with a dropship able to drop right on the tanks. Actually, it looks like there's nothing in the dropship, but I don't think it matters as there's just not many units left. Oh, there's the other units. They went back to the other base to try to start doing some more harassment, and Nada finally GG's. Oh, Nada. Well, congratulations to Lomo putting up the team 1-0 against WeMadeFox. So it looks like maybe we'll see some J-Dong action coming up soon. That would be awesome. His coach looks to have a mohawk. What the hell's with that? And Lomo improving his record ever so slightly to improve himself over Nada's. So, well played by both players, but unfortunately not enough for WeMadeFox. And let's go on to the next match. GG.
그렇기 때문에 한 경기 한 경기에 빠르게 3대0, 3대1 이렇게 이기는